I'll start myself now being it. Hello friends, how you doing? It is Monday night. Oh my gosh, freaking amazing 28-degree day in beautiful Vancouver. I am downtown at David Lam Park, and guess what? Tonight I want to bring on a friend who actually was the whole reason why I started this whole live video challenge. And so I'll bring my friend in, Byron. What? So Byron, he actually moved over to Australia at the pandemic, right? When it first started?
I got to sidestep the whole pandemic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I left in January and I got back now.
Yes.
So yeah, 30 months.
30 months.
Just like went into a time warp and here I am.
That's awesome.
It's weird to be back and awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, you know what's crazy? Like, I think I only met him once or twice.
Yeah.
And then he left, right? And then I saw your post on Facebook one day saying, I'm doing a third day live, and I asked Byron, like, okay, so what's up with this? Why are you doing this? And what do I need to do?
Yeah.
So he told me, do you remember why you started it?
Yeah, because it was the least, like, it was the thing I wanted to do the least. I thought of like the most resistance I could have in life, and it was like, what's the biggest resistance? I'm like, ugh, doing like live videos and showing up. I also had different Facebooks. I had like a work Facebook, a family Facebook, and like a party friends Facebook. So I changed them all into one, and I brought all of my. It was so exhausting living all these different fragmented lives.
Yeah.
Like you get this part of me, you get this part of me. So I brought it all together on one, and then I was like, show up vulnerably, show up non-scripted, show up when I least want to, and just like step forward and do it. And as you've been doing too, like it's like there's so much gain and personal growth to get from that.
Definitely.
And it's challenging and confronting. I don't know if I can swear on your. I would have sworn I would have said confronting as fuck, because it is. It's like, especially the first couple. Well, and I can't believe I did 500. I'm like, no one's gonna outdo me. And what day are you?
I'm at 587.
587. So like, there we go. The torch has been passed. Like, here you go.
It's all his fault, friends. It's all his fault, friends.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. So when I first saw him post that, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll support you, and I'll go on this journey with you. And so I was only planning to do 30 days, and then he stopped, and then somebody that he brought on the challenge, Angela, she wanted to go 90 days. So I'm like, sure, I'll support you. And then after that, people kept wanting more videos, so I just kept going, and it's crazy how far I've been with this journey. And like Byron said, it's like it definitely stretches you, especially at the beginning. Oh my gosh, my heart was pounding, especially for the first week, every single day.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm supposed to go live, but oh my gosh.
I used to pace around the very first day I did it. I like held my phone and I was like, and I'd like pace back and forth, and I was like, okay. And I was like getting myself like psyched up to go, and it took me like 3 hours. And then I finally went on, I was like, hey. So, but it gets easier. Like day 2, day 3 was already, I was like, oh, I can plan all this stuff. So it's I think, what would you say? I think it's the first initial step forward that is like perceivably the hardest, but actually isn't. And then humans are so adaptable, as we've all learned in the last couple of years, like we're so adaptable that once you start doing it, like day 2, day 3 is easy. So I feel like now's the time to say, if you haven't done the 30-day live video challenge, that you should totally do it. I personally challenge you to do 30 days of live videos. And I'm sure you'll have some great support.
Oh, definitely. If anyone wants to do it, guys, I will definitely support you 100%. And man, I can definitely relate to what Byron's saying. Oh my gosh. I remember one day I was like just waiting, like 3 hours, 4 hours. I was like, why am I waiting? I have to go live anyways. Yeah. And this is like, you know, we've gone through the journey. So if I to share anything, Byron definitely knows what it's about. And if anyone who wants to stretch yourself and grow, I can definitely support you that if you want to do it this way. And so yeah, like that's kind of how we connect in the first place. It's just through, you know, a personal growth meetup that he started, and
it's like that is the inner work. Is like challenging yourself. No one else. That's so. My story was like, I was just about to say, no one else is going to challenge you, and no one was going to challenge me. So literally, I challenged myself to do it. I challenged myself to do the 30 days, and then I showed up on my phone and I was like, so I've just been challenged to do the 30 days, and I accepted. It's like technically I challenged myself, because there's times in life when it's like if you sense that there's growth there, just step in. Like don't. It was either I don't ever do it, or I just challenge myself and I just do it.
Yeah.
So I'm challenging you. I'm making it easy.
Come on, my friends.
Whoever is watching this right now, I see you.
That's right. I see you too. I'm looking right at you. But honestly, okay, thank you so much for sharing, Byron. And yeah, you know what? I'm looking forward to hearing some more stories about Australia and, you know, and all that.
Nice.
And oh my gosh, you know, it's really has been quite the journey. It's almost 600 days.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You got to end on a good amount of days. That was my thing. I was like, I wanted to end on 500 days because it makes a good story.
Yeah.
I'm like, I did 500 days. But yeah, if you end on like 600 or 1,000, I think you can do 1,000.
I don't know. Honestly, I was just telling Byron, like, I was planning on stopping at 400. And then I saw my friends' girlfriends go live on YouTube, and that to me was the nudge to keep going. Instead of stopping at 400, I kept going. And so I think I'm going to look for another sign.
Well, here it is. My thing that I wanted to do, which I bailed on after 500, was you could still pick up my idea, which was like, I thought, what if there's no person on earth that is like, from this moment forward, has live streamed every single day of their life until they die? Not to get all dark, but like, I thought of that. I was like, what if I'm the person, what if it's like 10 years from now and I'm like, yeah, I've done a live video every day. So you could be that person because you're this far in. You might be like the front runner of the world who's done like a live video every day for the past like 30 years. You can say when you're like 60 and it's in 3D or like 5D or whatever we're in that.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I definitely have something to share every day. So,
Right?
who knows? That's an interesting thing. Friends, write down in the comments, what do you think about his idea of me just going every day until I die?
Rest of his life.
Yeah, what do you think? Like, that's a crazy idea, but
That's a good challenge.
it's possible,
Don't
obviously.
miss a day.
And obviously, I'll definitely have to consider that.
You could be the front runner of the world. And then in 10 years, and then you'll get on talk shows because you'll be like 20 years into it. And then on your 20 years talk show, you can challenge new people and they'll start.
Yeah.
And think of all the personal development and personal growth that people will get from just showing up.
Yes.
What do you think? That's the magic of it. It's just showing up.
Yeah.
Because I have, out of the like instincts of fight, freeze, or appease, I'm a freeze. So many times if many things happen, I'm like, ugh, and I freeze and I overanalyze, and I just analysis paralysis, I get stuck.
Yep.
So by setting yourself up to do something like this, it's like constant like jump in. And when I was doing the 500 days, I found everywhere else in life, I was also jumping in and doing things quicker, and I was getting stuck on less. What do you find with that?
I like that. Yeah, definitely. You know, at the time, I was pretty good with my habits. So honestly, when I first started, my whole point of doing them was to add as much value as possible in the first 30 days. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, entertain, share some powerful stuff that I've learned through personal growth, and just show up, right?
Yeah.
And but over time, it's like, hey, what else do I have to share? But every day I'm reading something. Every day I'm out. Like, we're here today at a vegan hangout.
Yeah.
Right? So every Monday. So anybody who wants to come hang out, you don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to be a vegetarian. Just come out if you want to learn, what have you, and just meet some other people, have some conversations, play some volleyball. And today we have high tea with
some tarot cards.
Yeah.
I want in on that.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Byron.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll probably bring Byron on at some time again in the future as I continue.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, brother.
Cool.
All right, guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon.